We'll probably start over here. We'll just, yeah, I figured the first one will at least be in this room, and then we'll just kind of filter back and forth, but we'll keep you posted on who's going to be where.
Thanks.
Yes,
Chris,
sir.
here we go.
All right, here we go.
Let me look at framing when we sit. Looks.
Can we bring it down just a bit, TJ?
Yep.
There, thank you.
How's that?
That's perfect. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. We'll start with Jeff McDonald. Jeff.
Pop, what did you see from your guys after about the first 6 minutes? And was that all just kind of emblematic of what you've seen from this team all year?
Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. If any team needed practices to work on consistency and, execution, we did. And we can have those periods as we did today where I think we went down, 19 or 20, whatever it was. But like I told them in the locker room, I don't know if I've ever been more proud of a team that just doesn't quit. No matter what the mistakes, no matter what the circumstances are, they really fight. And that's a good base. So I'm really proud of the way they conducted themselves and played to win, even though, we got manhandled in that first quarter.
Were you impressed with what the Grizzlies did defensively, especially against some of your key scorers?
Well, that's why they are in this play-in deal. It's why we've had a tough time against them all year. Their defense is solid. It's very physical. Taylor's done a great job. They really execute well. The style suits them. They did a fine job tonight.
Big picture wise with your team, do you feel comfortable or optimistic with the progress they've made this season, especially the young guys as they sort of develop?
Absolutely. Everybody got a chance to play. Through the COVID, through the injuries. DeMar had a couple of hiatuses for personal reasons that he couldn't help. And they just stuck with it, no matter, what the travel was or how many games we had to play down the stretch. It was tough on them, but they didn't complain. They made no excuses. They did the best they could.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Tom. Let's go to Tom Worsborn.
Pop, what would you say is the biggest need for the club? Position wise.
I'm not going to go there now. We just, the season just ended. We got a lot of time for that.
Okay, I didn't know if we were doing something tomorrow or not. So
I don't know what you're doing.
Did you like what you got out of Gorgie tonight?
Of course I did. He played well.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll go to Tim Reynolds from the Associated Press.
Pop, I haven't been on every Zoom this year, but a lot of times after games, you've talked about how much you like the fight and the spirit of your group. In a year where you couldn't practice much, you couldn't even be around each other a lot because of all the COVID rules and whatnot. Where did that spirit, that unity, whatever you want to call it, where did that come from with this group? Because it was obviously under very unusual circumstances.
Well, I think that's, to their credit, both individually and as a group. They like each other. They enjoy each other off the court. They root for each other. So that's been a huge plus for the group as they grow. That will aid them immensely, as a team.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's go to Mike Finger.
Pop, do you think there's going to be more years, more seasons like this that the Spurs kind of have to get through, where progress will be incremental, or do you see a big jump coming up anytime soon?
No, I don't know how in the world I would know if we're ever going to have a year like this. I certainly hope not. I have no control over the virus or, whatever might happen. I'm not sure I understand your question, to be honest.
I was speaking more in terms, I understand why you thought I said that, but what I was talking more about was a year where you're kind of showing improvement developmental wise, but not necessarily with the record. Kind of.
Well, that takes time.
middle.
That doesn't happen, I mean, the more these guys get to practice together, the more they develop, hopefully, the record will bend in the correct direction. But we have to have, every team needs to have practice. But with, the number of young guys we have, it's really important.
All right, Coach, thank you.
You bet. Take care.